Hi guys, this is May Dolalau here with candoitblog.com, and I would like to welcome you. It is Saturday morning in Honolulu, Hawaii, and it is beautiful to live in Hawaii, and I was at the beach last night with my son, actually. So I actually really enjoy being an entrepreneur and really enjoy my life. I'm just saying that not to brag. I'm actually saying it to motivate you to learn internet marketing, because internet marketing is the future. It is right now. And if you don't learn these skills, you're going to become unemployable and you're going to become obsolete. And it's going to become faster and faster because the age of technology, it's in essence, it's pretty quick. Now, that being said, if you know nothing about social media marketing, if you know nothing about internet marketing, there's still hope you can learn it. It's all learnable, but it just depends on if you're open to change. And a lot of people that I've met who are in jobs and in places, I used to work at a bank. I still work. I work as an internet marketer, but I used to work as a full-time job at a bank. And I did that for like 8 years, 9 years. And I just quit on December 23rd of 2016. All right. So I've only been a full-time entrepreneur and a full-time mom for about a month and a half. It's pretty cool. And so I'm enjoying my new lifestyle. What is that? It's that if I ever get sick, I'm a little bit nasal if you hear me, but if I ever get sick, I just sleep more and then I get better in 3 days instead of 2 weeks, you know? If I want to take a day off, like Valentine's Day. So on Tuesday, it was Valentine's Day, right? So I took the day off. I think I had one call with a mastermind partner and that was it. And then I took the day off. I went and bought my husband a Valentine's Day gift. I spent time writing his card, really nice. Then he came home and I dressed up and we went out to a lunch date. And we went out to lunch because I don't work a full-time job. So I don't have to go on a dinner date when it's so crowded, right? So we went on a lunch date and it was not crowded. It was really nice at a good restaurant, which was too crowded that night. We would never have gotten in at night. And then we went to see a movie, right? And we hung out together. And it was just, I didn't work all day because I decided that Valentine's Day was my day to spend with my husband because I love him and care about him, right? And it's decisions like that that I can make. I can make those decisions because I work on my own terms. I'm an entrepreneur. I do internet marketing. And even though you must work to create income, even as an internet marketer, you can do it on your own time. You just need internet connection. You need to have a schedule, a list of tasks you need to get done. You have to have your vision. You have to know what you love to do. But in the end, you can actually make it online. You can make it happen. And income can happen a lot faster when you work as a business than if you're working as a job. Plus, you have more income potential. The better you get, the more money you make, as opposed to a job where the better you get, hopefully your boss recognizes it and gives you a raise. But that's really rare and far and, doesn't necessarily happen. So the point that I'm getting to is basically that if you want to learn how to make money online and you want to make this your full-time business career, you can. And it's possible. And I did it. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Okay. Now, just an example, just to let you know, I quit my job in December, right? In November, before I quit my job, there was one weekend where I made more that day. I made like almost half my salary in one day, just doing what I love to do. And what I love to do is teach people how to become financially free, right? So I have a financial freedom beta class. I also help people learn how to make money online, right? So I have different ways that I create income online. Actually, I have more than that, but we'll go on to that another day. So how did I do it? How can you do it? There's easy ways to do it. You can always check out my blog at candoitblog.com. Enter your email in, follow my get on my email list. And then I keep updating you on different techniques. If you want to do what I do and work in the company that I work with, people who are extremely motivated to make money online because that's how they live, If they don't make money online, they're not eating. So they actually know how to make money online and they do it consistently. I'm in a company like that where we mastermind all the time. The next mastermind is going to be Puerto Rico. Pretty cool. And this guy's house, this guy in Puerto Rico who's hosting the next mastermind, he was 18 years old when he made his first $1 million online. Crazy, right? Now he's 22 and he's like a millionaire and he lives in his own fancy home in Puerto Rico. So it's pretty interesting, the people you get to hang out with. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm at my job at the bank, I didn't hang out with people like that. Even the CEO of our company didn't make money like this guy makes. Okay, nobody did. So I knew that if I stayed in that job, I would be like surrounded by people who don't know how to make a larger income, and they don't know how to harness the power of the internet. They don't know how to create their own business for success. So with that knowledge, I decided that I had to find my own way, and I did. So these series of webinars, I do them every Saturday morning, sometimes Friday morning. I do them at 6:30 a.m. Hawaii time, right? They're to empower you. They're to give you the strength and the ability to create your own destiny, doing whatever you like. I really like teaching people how to become financially free. I like blogging. I like internet marketing. But you might be different. You might be a CrossFitter, queen, or you might be an Ironman triathlete. You might be someone who loves to babysit children. I don't know who you are or what you love, but I'm going to tell you this. On the internet, it is possible to make a substantial income online doing what you love, okay? And this is not really possible in traditional businesses or traditional jobs, okay? Now, I hope that makes sense to you. It's just that the costs involved are really low, so you can get started if you're working a job. Like I got started, a year after I started my job. I started doing internet marketing. I started trying to master, figure out how this works. I also started learning about investing all at the same time. And since that time, it took about 8 years, I think, 7 or 8 years. And then finally I got to the point where I could leave my job forever because my skills in investing and my skills in internet marketing have come to the point where I don't need a job anymore. I can create my own income. I can create income for my family, and I can live this kind of lifestyle. So if you want this, you can have it. And you don't have to be a super genius, okay? And it's doable, and it's something you can do while you're working full-time, even if you're super busy. And I have a 3-year-old. His name is Jordan. If you saw my mom walking back there, she went to the bedroom with him because sometimes when I do these hangouts early in the morning, he wakes up. I do them early in the morning because I want to do it before he wakes up, because I like to spend time with him. And it's the weekend, so I get to spend all day with him. So I always do these hangouts early in the morning. And if you're a parent or you're working or someone who's just really busy, you understand that, you have to do things early in the morning before your whole family wakes up and then you're busy, right? But it doesn't take a lot of time. That's the thing. I spend like a half an hour in these hangouts and then I'm done. And it takes me about a half an hour to prepare them. Now, in the beginning, it might take you an hour or two to prepare a hangout because you don't know how to do it. But once you get skilled at it, it's really easy and it's really fast. Now, I'm not telling this to you, like I said, to brag or boast. I'm telling this to you because it's true. You can make money online. You can make money on your own. You can create your own financial freedom, and you can do it today. Now, you might be wondering, how do I do this, right? I have no idea. If you have no clue how to begin, I suggest you go to my blog, candoitblog.com, candoitblog.com. Okay, so go to candoitblog.com and you're going to find out there exactly what you need to know. I used to be able to write this on the screen. However, recently they changed these hangout controls and I don't know how to write it on the screen, but I just spelled it for you. Can Do It Blog. Go there. You're going to see this guy pointing. It's one of my business partners, David Wood. He created the company that I work for. I love it. And all you do is enter your email address, fill in the information, and when you do that, you get on my email list and you get updates. And that's how you find out more about how to create money online. Actually, as soon as you put your email in, they send you to a page which has a free video that explains how I do this, how I created this, how I got the access to the education to do what I do right now. and it's free. So you just put in your email, you get on my email list, and then you watch a free video. And then if you want to get started, you just get started, and then I contact you. I actually give you a call, and I help you get oriented through our acceleration training. You have a coaching call, and you just start. You just go. It's great. And the thing that you start with is what I'm talking about today, and that's audience building. All right. What is audience building? So let's say you have a great product, a great service, and you're on and you want to tell people on Facebook, right? So you go, hey, I have this and I want to sell it. And nobody buys from you, right? They're all your friends and family. They don't care, right? I'm being honest and realistic. How do you create a Facebook audience that's actually responsive to you? That when you tell them that you have something great, they're actually like, wow, let me hear about it. I want it right now. How do you do that? Now, that's the training that I've been going through. It's pretty intensive in my company for the past month. So I'm going to tell you what we're doing, and you can do it too if you want. And if you want to do it with people who are extremely motivated, then, like I said, go to candoitblog.com, put in your email address, your name, your phone number, get the free video, watch it, and then fill in your information and get started, because we do this for everyone who comes in. Anyone who comes into our company goes through this intensive training as a team with other people. So it's just ongoing. So if you want to do this, like seriously, then just go to my blog, candoitblog.com. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you guys Facebook. All right, this is our fan page, Jamel and May Duldal. It's actually May and Jamel Duldal if you look for it on Facebook. And we have to build an audience. If we don't build an audience, when we post things on this fan page, nobody will see it. Does that make sense? So how do you build an audience? How do you build an audience on your personal fan page? How do you get people to be your friend on Facebook? More importantly, how do you get people to be your friend that you actually want to be your friend and that will actually be interested in what you have? Well, I looked at it this way. I said, May, what kind of a person are you, and why did you decide you wanted to get involved on the internet? One of the things about me that I knew was true was that I work a lot because I'm supporting my family. I have a husband and I have a son, and I wanted my son to see my mom, to see me as a mother, to be at home for him, so that if he has school activities, I can go, I can chaperone, I can volunteer, I can go see him do his little performances, and I can share those precious moments with him. He's right here. That's my son. His name is Jordan. This is my husband, Jamel. And that's me, May. And I knew that in order for me to be able to do that, I had to take control of my finances. I had to become better with money, and I had to quit my job. Okay? I knew that I had to do that. Now, for some of you, maybe you love your job and you don't want to quit, and that's totally fine. But I'm not looking for people like you. I'm looking for people who want to quit their job, right? I'm looking for people who want to quit their job. They have meaningful things to do with their life. Okay, they have families. They just want to spend more time with their kids. Okay? So then I was like, how do I find people like that? And I realized that was actually kind of difficult to just find people who were working, who wanted to spend more time with their kids. And oftentimes those kinds of people aren't really online much anyway because they're too busy. So I was like, what else is there about me that, I can find other people like me who would be determined enough to make it work? Now, something else about me is that I did an Ironman. I did an Ironman in 2011, okay? I like to do triathlons. An Ironman 70.3 is a half Ironman, okay? So what is an Ironman? An Ironman is people who, they swim, right? It says right here, you swim 1.2 miles, you bike 56 miles, and you run 13.1 miles. That's a half Ironman. I actually did a full Ironman, okay? But people who do Ironman, Ironman 70.3, Ironman period, these kinds of people, Ironman, right? I did an actual Ironman. So an Ironman is twice the distance. Okay. So Ironman in 140.6 miles of swimming, biking, and running. That's the total amount of miles. Okay. So this is talking about, actually, this is the beginning of the Ironman. This is It's funny. This is an article from Hawaii. The Ironman was actually created in Hawaii. Okay. So why am I looking at Ironman here is because, and you can see here, there's people getting ready. I guess they're going to go swim and maybe they're running. Oh, these people are running actually. So I realized when I was doing this Facebook marketing exercise that I resonate with people who exercise, who work out. And for me, because I like to work out, I like to work out daily. I like to be outdoors. I especially love swimming. That's like my favorite. But I also really like running. I like running, walking, just going really far outdoors. People who exercise a lot are also very disciplined, right? Just like me. I mean, I trained for an Ironman and I did an Ironman. That's not easy to do. It's a really long race. It took me 16 hours to do my Ironman. But I finished it. So people who do Ironman for me are people who are disciplined. And if they are interested in internet marketing, that means they're committed to it because they don't make decisions lightly. They're busy people, all right? Because people who do Ironman are very disciplined. I know, because when I was training for Ironman, I had to be super disciplined. When it got close to the race, I couldn't even date. That was before I got married, right? I couldn't even date because I knew I had a certain training regimen and I worked full-time a job, so I knew I had to stop dating. I needed to change the way I ate. I did whatever it took to get the Ironman training in and so that I could do my Ironman. I raised the money to go. I didn't have the money, right? So that's the type of person a person who trains for Ironman is, okay? So I know if I reach someone who is good at Ironman or who does Ironman or is interested in Ironman, if I reach someone like that and they want to do internet marketing and they don't know how, I know that they could come to me and I would teach them how and they would be successful with me because I know they're disciplined and I know they're similar to me. So what is this? What am I talking about this for? Is because this Ironman thing for me is my target market. Okay, people who do exercise, who work out, these are my target market. So then how do you do the Facebook audience building? What you do is you go through the different posts and you look for people who like posts that you're interested in. So it's our birthday on February 18th, 1978. 15 brave or crazy men took on the first Ironman. Okay? Isn't that amazing? So this is Ironman triathlete Hauler Leads 15. There were only 15 people in the very first Ironman. And it was done in Hawaii, right? Honolulu, that's where I am right now. I'm in Honolulu. And this is where they had the first Ironman race, which created the whole Ironman legacy. Right? And today happens to be the anniversary of the Ironman, which is amazing. I didn't know that, but I'm here on the Ironman page and there you go. So then I'm like, wow. So people who are interested in that, and there's 1.2 thousand people who liked or loved or whatever this post. These are people like me. Okay, they're interested in news like this. Okay, so what you do is you go into this 1.2 thousand people. You just click this link right here. And then you go through and you see the people there. And you click on their profiles and you see if they're people you want to be friends with. Okay, does that make sense? So just click in there and you find out, okay, here's a person. This person looks like they might be cool. I'm going to go in and see. And, I'll decide to like them. Now, for me, I'm a woman. I'm actually targeting only women. And if you're a woman, you'll understand me. When you're on social media, on the internet, in general, you don't have to only target women, but it's easier for a woman to target women sometimes because you don't have to deal with men hitting on you or thinking that you're hitting on them or stuff like that. You just don't get it as much. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't women who hit on women, but it's just less of a thing. It's just a lot easier for me to friend women. And then if I want to talk to a woman out of the blue, it doesn't seem as weird if I want to just suddenly chat with a guy. Now, that being said, you might be comfortable with that, and that's totally fine. But for me, it's just easier if I just chat with women because they don't think I'm there to hit on them or whatever. Because there's so many men out there, hitting on women and stuff. So it's really annoying. But anyway, that's it. So I just go through these posts and I see a post that I think, wow, that post is cool. From the ocean to the rainforest, every form of adventure in between. This beloved race is one of for the bucket list. Yeah, this is a bucket list thing, right? People do this like maybe one time in their life, like me. I might do it again. We'll see, but you get kind of busy when you have a kid and everything. This is the Ironman I actually did, Ironman Louisville. That was the one that I did. I did it in 2011. It's really cool to be on this page. I really love this page. So that's the one that I did. You know, so I'm going to probably like that page because that's cool. So anyways, they're talking about Ironman Australia here. Okay, and then here's some more posts, right? You can keep going down, you know, and they have more and more posts, and it's pretty cool, right? So they're talking about nutrition, how to avoid injury. That's pretty cool. I like that, right? So basically, you just look for things that you like and that other people like. And then you share, you also comment on the pictures. You look for other people who are interested in it. You see if you want to be their friend. Okay, so here's the next step. What do you do when you find someone you want to be friends with? So the first step is you find people you want to be friends with who are in your target market, who you like. You know, it took me a while. When I first did this, I did a training on this before. This is my second video training on this topic. The first time I was targeting working moms, and then I was looking up magazines like Working Parent Magazine or something. And I realized I was not resonating with that group of people, right? It just was, they didn't, a lot of them didn't exercise. A lot of them wanted to drink a lot, like drink wine, you know. Ironman people don't really drink a lot. I mean, some of them do, but mostly you don't, because if you drink, it hurts your athletic performance, right? People know that athletes don't drink alcohol because they want to perform better, and alcohol impairs your physical body. So I don't drink alcohol ever. And you might be listening to this like, oh my gosh, she's so different from me. And that's totally cool, because you're going to target people who are like you. If you're understanding what I'm saying. Okay, you want to target people in your target market. So here, this is one of my target markets, Ironman people. I think it's pretty cool. I like this post. I think that's neat. You know, I'm probably going to click on it and read it a little more because that's so cool. And then I would go through this, all these people who liked it. I would find women, because that's my target group, who look interesting to me, whose Facebook profiles you can actually click on, because some women are so private, they don't let you even like or comment on any of their posts. And then what you do, find somebody, you write them down on a spreadsheet or on a piece of paper, in a notebook. You write their name down, you write the date, and then you like, comment, or share something on their page. Okay? And then that's it. And that's all you do. And then you just keep track. And every day you do 5 new people. Okay, so every day you come in here and you find 5 new people to like, comment, and share. Keep track of their name and the day. Okay? And then, so the second day you got 5 new people, right? The third day you go back to the first 5 people that you started with. So let's say you started on Monday. Let's say you started on Monday, went in here, and you found 5 of these 1.2 thousand people decided to like, comment, and share one of their posts. Okay? And then Tuesday, you came in here again, you found 5 other people. You wrote their name down, so you like, comment, and share something on their post. Then on Wednesday, what you do is you find another 5 new people, you write their names down, do the same thing, like, comment, share on their post. But you go back to Monday's group, and you like, comment, share on another one of their posts. Okay? Why are you doing this? It's because you want to build a relationship with people. We don't just friend request people. We don't just become friends with people that we don't know, right? We have to actually build a relationship. You have to have like 5 different touches with people on social media before it's actually like you actually know them. How do you get to know each other? Well, as soon as you like, comment, and share on one of their posts, they're going to check you out. If they're active on Facebook at all and they don't know you, because a lot of people will look at their posts and they'll be like, who liked my post? If they don't know who you are, they're going to click on your profile and look at you and see who you are. By the way, that means you have to have a nice profile. Okay? That's another point to have. So people are going to check out your profile. You need to have a profile that looks good. If you play games, make sure you delete all those game notifications on your profile, because it makes you look like all you do is play games all day, right? And you don't want that kind of a look on your profile. So make sure your profile has a picture of you on it, okay? So they know what you look like. Has a nice description, you know, you're friendly, whatever. It has posts that are valuable and attractive to people who you're interested in, your target market. Okay? Because that's what we're focusing on here. Okay? So you want to make sure your profile looks nice. And then you go out and you basically just be social. You like, comment, share other people's posts. So now it's Wednesday, right? You have done it. You have 15 people because you did 5 on Monday, 5 new people on Tuesday, 5 new people on Wednesday, right? Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to Thursday. Now remember, on Wednesday you did Monday's group and you did Wednesday's new group. Now on Thursday you're going to go to Tuesday's group, right? Like, comment, share one of those 5 people's posts and then get 5 new people on Thursday. So now you have a total of 20 people. So it can kind of get kind of large. I'm going to share with you how I do it. Okay, so I'm going to show you my little method. Now, some people use a spreadsheet. Actually, a lot of people use a spreadsheet. So if you want to use a spreadsheet, I can show you really quickly how to do a spreadsheet here. It's really easy. You just do, you have to go to Google. You have to have a Gmail. Well, you don't have to. You can do this in Excel. But let's say you have a Gmail account. You can actually go and use Google Docs. So here, this little square with all these dots in it, you just go down and hit the More button, and then you see Docs, okay, Google Docs. Now what you do is you go to this left part here, menu, and hit Sheets. Okay, and then you can start a new sheet with that plus button, and then you can title it, you know, if you want, Facebook marketing, maybe. And then what you do is you put the name and the date of contact, right? And then the type of contact. And then basically you fill it out with, the point is to give them 3 contacts, and then after 3 contacts, you do a friend request, if that makes sense. So basically friend request. So then you would find the person. So I would go to, you know, my target market. I would find someone here. Maybe I found someone named John Doe. Okay. So today is 2/18/17. Okay. I usually just put, like, I might do 2/18/17 and then I'll put Saturday just so I can see that it's Saturday. Type of contact. I liked one of their posts. Okay, and then I'm done, right? And then I do Jane Smith, right? And then same thing. Okay, so I might just copy this down the line here. Okay, so I'm going to do at least 5 new people, right? And then maybe for her, I liked and I did a comment. Okay, liked and commented, right? And you can abbreviate it. You can just put L, L and C. And maybe for this person, Sam Winter. I'm going to call him Sam Winter. Made up a name, okay? Maybe I L and C and S. Share. Okay? You can create your own codes. It's okay. So just keep track of what you're doing with different people. All right, so the first day would look like this. All right, this is your first group of people. This is what it looks like. To me, this is the easiest kind of list to do. It's easy to keep track of. You can tell what day you did something. Let's do Harry, David. And we're going to say we also did like and comment, because you don't always want to share what people do, right? In fact, I hardly share, but I do comment often. I like, yeah. And then maybe Hillary Todd. I'm making up names here, okay? And I also liked and commented, so there you go. Okay? So then I would be done for today. My homework's done. How long did that take me? Maybe that took you like 5 minutes. I usually do this on my phone. I find it easier to look on Facebook on my phone, and then I just write this down. I usually don't use a spreadsheet. I actually use a notebook. All I do in the notebook is I write their name, and then I literally write the day of the week. And the day of the week just means that's when I contacted them. And then if I do, I don't put like, because I always like, okay? So I don't even write like, because it's like a given. So if I put the day down, it means I liked their post. But if I did something else, like commented or shared, I put a C or I put an S right next to my shorthand, like SA, and then I write a little C here. And that's it. I don't even write this whole date. I just put SA, Saturday, right? Because you're only doing this for a week, so you don't really need to put the actual date in unless you're keeping a long track spreadsheet and you just want to go back in time. That's fine, whatever. And then you're done for the first day. Now the second day, so this is Saturday, which is today. I don't work on Sunday, so the next day for me would be Monday. So let's say I find someone named Eunice Carolina. I'm making up really funny, really interesting names right now, but hopefully if your name is Eunice Carolina, I love you, okay? So now I'm doing Monday. So honestly, for me, I would just do an M, Monday, you know, and maybe that day, you know, all I did was like, okay? And then that's it. All right, so Monday's going to be pretty similar. Just do 5 people, right? You have new names down. So John, Lance, Frida, Carol. I'm making up stuff here, you know. Han Solo, Richard, Nixon, you know, whatever. I'm making up names. And this is what I did with them. You know, some of them, maybe I did a comment on some of them, maybe. Okay, I commented there. Okay, maybe I shared one. Okay, so maybe I shared one comment, and then I shared somebody's stuff. Okay, so that's Monday. So that's my Saturday. That's my Monday. Okay, this is all I've done so far. This is how the spreadsheet works. Then on Tuesday, that's when things change, right? So Tuesday, and I have, maybe I do the same thing. I like, comment, share, pretty much the same way, you know, whatever, with 5 new people, okay? New person. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's make up more names here. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. How can we do this? John Doe the second, John Doe the third, Jane Smith. Smith Wright. I'm just going to make up names here. James Smith Wright. Adam Soup Love Summer. Okay, these are just making stuff up, people. But anyway, okay. So these are my 5 new people that I found from my Ironman or wherever page I did. My target market page. Maybe you're looking for people who like dogs. I don't know. You know, whatever your target market is. So as you can see, it's not too hard to do. Once you know your target market, when I started doing this and didn't know my target market, it was really a pain because I had to figure out where to look for people. But once you know where to find people, it's a lot easier. Just fill in what you're doing with them. That's it. You're done. You know, you're just building a relationship. But see, on Tuesday, I go back to the Saturday group. And that's when things get a little different, right? I go back to that group of people. I go back to their wall, and I do it again. I like something. Here I liked and I commented. I liked and I commented. Sorry. You know, I just went back to the wall and I did something else. Okay? And then I'm done for Tuesday. Here comes Wednesday. It's Wednesday, guys. Wednesday. Okay? I'm doing the same kind of thing. Right? I'm liking, I'm commenting, maybe I'm sharing, you know, doing whatever makes sense to me with their wall. Okay? Harry, laugh, Tom, Carol, Jared, Michael. The second, I'm making up names, guys, okay? Freedom, March. Carrie, Taylor. Okay, so I found 5 new people on Wednesday. Now the Wednesday group, I'm going to have to go back to the Monday group, and I'm going to do Wednesday for them too. All right, so here's my spreadsheet. It's just growing. So on Wednesday, what did I do with this group? Maybe it was similar. You know, I liked and commented. Maybe I shared something somewhere. Maybe on this one, I did a share. Other stuff. People will notice you because they read their comments, okay? And if you leave a good comment and you share it, they're like, who is this person? Like, I want to get to know them and figure out who they are, you know? And that's why I say, as a woman, I only do it for other women's pages because, you know, otherwise it's guys think you like them or something, you know? So if you're a guy, you might only do it with guys too. Who knows? It's up to you. It's whatever you feel comfortable with, really. But for me, I've noticed that I'd rather just do it with women. It's just easier. Now, that being said, all these are, I have guys' names in here, so I'm not being true to that. But for me, really, it would all be women, okay? So here we go. So we have Saturday and Tuesday, because I take Sunday off. We have Monday and Wednesday, right? And then now we have Tuesday, Wednesday here. Okay, so do you kind of get the idea? Yeah? So moving along, right, you would get to Thursday. Okay, so Thursday comes along, you have 5 new people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have 5 new people again, right? And I'm just not going to fill in the names right now. I'm just going to leave it blank just because it's easier. Okay, so just for explanatory purposes, okay, you're going to put the names there. But anyway, now that it's Thursday, I'm going to say, okay, Thursday. I got to do Saturday again because it's the every other day. So Thursday, I'm going to go back to Saturday. I'm going to do my Saturday crowd. Same deal. Okay, I'm going to like, comment, share, you know, whatever it is, you know, and, you know, whatever I'm going to do that day. And that's my 3rd point of contact with this first group of people. So they're really starting to get to know who I am. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have too many of these. Yeah, so let me, sorry, I made too many rows here. Delete, yeah. Yeah, not that much. Okay, so basically you contact them 3 times. You contact them Saturday, you contact them Tuesday, you contact them on Thursday. So what happens on the next following Saturday, you send them a friend request. Okay? So you're like, I sent my friend request on Saturday. And then you're done. You don't do anything else with this group. You're finished. And then you move on. So the Thursday group here, on Thursday, you're also going to touch this group, right? So you're going to do the Thursday with the Tuesday people. That's why you kind of need to keep track. You can use a spreadsheet if you want. A lot of people do that. You can use this kind of spreadsheet. Or you can do, I do it, I'm really, really, really low tech. I do it on a notepad, really. That's all I do. And then I just go through my notes and I go backwards and I'm like, okay, who else do I need to do today? I do it and then I'm done. Because that way I can still do it in the car or wherever I am and I don't have to have my computer on. And that's probably because I'm a mom and I need to be mobile in my house. And whenever my son falls asleep or whatever, I just grab my notebook and do it with my phone. So whatever works for you, you know, just make it easy. Otherwise you won't do it. That's how it is. It's the better to do it than not to do it. It doesn't matter if you use a spreadsheet or not, as long as you get it done. Yeah. I find this format is the easiest one for me. And you don't need to put the whole date. If you do, you can, but whatever you want to do, you know, because you're done in 5 days and that's it. And then you're done. So like I said, on Thursday, you put in the new Thursday crowd. You go back to Tuesday, you like, comment, share them. You also go back to Monday, you do them, right? Friday comes along. I think you guys are getting the hang of it though, right? You kind of know what I'm doing now. Let's do Friday just to get the whole thing done and then you'll understand. So we're doing Friday, Friday, Friday. Okay, this is a Friday crowd. So we got the Friday crowd. When you do Friday, you have to go back and you have to hit Monday, right? So you go to the Monday crowd that you started with. You did them on Wednesday. Now you're doing them on Friday too. Okay. Put it in there. You're on the Friday people. Friday. Okay, you hit the Friday people. Friday, you're also going to do the Wednesday people. See how that goes? So you got more people. As you progress with this, you're going to have to hit more and more people every day. It just becomes a little more. So, you know, pace yourself. Do the best you can. Sometimes I miss people, and I just put in the real date that I did. Like, I might not be so regular as every other day. It might end up being every other week sometimes. But as long as you just, you know, get back on it, be nice to yourself. It's okay. So there's my Friday list. Okay, so Friday, I hit the Monday group with Friday. I hit the Wednesday group Friday, and I have my new Friday group. And then last but not least is Saturday. And this is, as you can see, it grows. Okay, so it's work. But if you're friending people that you actually like, it won't be so bad because their walls will have nice things on them. And that's what I had to learn. I really had to find out who I liked. And that's why I figured out I liked Ironman people, because their walls are usually filled with them training, doing things that, you know, will get them towards success in Ironman. And that kind of stuff I find inspiring. So to me, it's easy to like that kind of thing. Okay. Saturday, you do the same thing, 5 new people. For Saturday, you have to go back. You do the friend request here, right? You're done. You just send them a friend request. You're done. No more touch those people. They might have friended you already, but if they didn't, you send a friend request. If they don't friend you back, it's cool. No big deal. Okay. And then the next group here, Friday, you got to wait until Monday to friend them. This group of people on Saturday, you have to do and sharing, right? Because it's every other day. Yeah. So you do that. So you go through these people and you do, so this is the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday people. And then here you have the Wednesday, Friday people. You're not going to touch them on Saturday, right? Thursday people, so you're going to have to do Saturday again, right? So as you can see, it does build up. So it does become a lot of work after a while. So just like I said, pace yourself, okay? It's all right. If you fall off, you fall off. Friday, you're not going to touch yet. And Saturday, you just did them, okay? So that's what Saturday would look like. So you've gone through one whole work week. You might take Saturday and Sunday off, and then obviously you wouldn't have Saturday in here. That might be a good way to pace yourself to make it less work because it does grow. It does multiply. But now this group is done. So this group of people, after you friend request them, they're finished. You're not working on them anymore. So that group is finished. So there you have it. And then you start again on Monday, and then you keep going. And then on Monday, you would friend request these people, and they would be done. Okay, so that's the general idea. That's how you can do it real friendly. You're just being friendly with people, and when they finally do friend request you or accept your friend request, then you talk to them. It's like, hey, you kind of know who they are because you've been looking at their posts for a week. So you can talk to them about their posts. You know, oh, I really think your daughter's so cute, or how's the Ironman training going, or which Ironman is your favorite, or how do you get past, you know, if Ironman is your thing. Obviously, it's not going to be everyone's thing, but if Ironman happens to be your thing, then you would talk to them about Ironman. If not, then talk to them about whatever else. Get to know them, and that's how you build your Facebook friend page in a nice, sociable manner where you actually enjoy the people you're meeting, and they actually become your friends for real. See, this isn't fake. This is actually real audience building, and it feels good. Okay, so just to review, go on Facebook to a target market that resonates with you. For me, it was Ironman. For you, it probably won't be. Okay, not everyone does Ironman, but maybe for you, you resonate with people who have dogs, a certain type of dog. I have a friend who really loves Dachshunds. I don't know how to, let me see if I can spell that. Yeah, see, I don't even know how to spell it. That dog, there you go, that's a dog. I have a friend who's like so in love with Dachshunds. So maybe you can see if you can find something about Dachshunds or people who love Dachshunds, right? If you're a freaking Dachshund lover, you can go here and find people who love Dachshunds and then start liking and friending them because on their pictures of their Dachshunds and talk to them about Dachshunds. And You kind of get my drift. Yeah, you kind of see how this is going, right? Whatever your interest is in, that's your target market. Whatever you're selling to make sense. If you're doing what I do and you're just looking for people who want to make money online and they don't know how, and they're in your target market, that's what I'm doing. But maybe you're selling something like diapers. Well, then you're going to look for people who have babies, right? So you got to figure it out on your own. Who's your target market? And this Facebook building, this audience building really helped me narrow in on what my target market was, because I didn't even know that my target market was people who do Ironman or train until I did this audience building. And that's when it became clear to me what my target market was, because I could not do this for long with people I did not like. It just didn't happen. And in the beginning, when I started doing this, I actually crossed off, like I would like 5 people. And then the next day I'd find out that those 5 people I don't actually like. I don't actually want to be friends with them. So then I'd cross them all off and start over. And that's totally cool. The learning process, in the beginning, I was terrible at this and I hated it because I was like, I don't like these people. And then I realized I got to change what I'm looking at. And that's when I figured out, I like looking at people who train for sports. They're more interesting to me, So figure it out for yourself. Who is actually interesting to you? And there's other markets that I'm probably more interested in, like people who read books about personal growth or finances. I probably will like those kind of people too. So figure it out, and find your friends. Build your friends. When you build your friends on Facebook, you get a real relationship with them. You actually talk to them. You like and share and comment their stuff. They're going to do the same thing for you. And that's after you build friends, after you get good at this, then you get to the next level where you can start showing them what you sell. But in the beginning, all you do is build friends. And they also say on your own Facebook page, you can post things you can start posting, and you can post to certain friends. So you can actually categorize your friends. I'm not sure if you do that here. Let's take a look. But you can create groups of friends. So yeah, see, I made a high school group. This is people who are from my high school. And I think you can create, you can create certain groups of people somehow in here probably. You can group your friends into different categories, and you can post only to those friends. So if you had something about your high school and you wanted to invite people to your high school reunion, and you don't want to invite everyone on your friends list because some of them didn't go to your high school, you can post it only to your high school friends. So the people you're bringing in, say I'm bringing all these Ironman people and I start posting about Ironman, I can post it only to the Ironman friends I brought in. Do you understand how it goes? So you don't have to post to all your friends. Your family doesn't have to see. If you have certain things you're selling that would be attractive to your target market, you don't have to show it to your mom and your husband, You can just show it to those people who you brought in. Keep them in a special group, and you just market to them. And a rule of thumb when you're marketing on your wall, obviously have a picture of your face. Your face has to be in your profile picture. Okay, definitely put you want a face. Okay, and you want, a nice picture here. It could be you and your family if that's what's important to you. For me, that's what's important to me. So I have my whole family here, right? I like being in Hawaii. I like being in the water. So I have a picture of me on a boat with my family where we went parasailing because that was fun for me. I thought that was great. So I put a picture of it up. So that's what you can do. And then on your own timeline, when you post things, you're going to post things like a real person. Okay, so you're going to post whatever is interesting to you. And if you pick a good target market, they're going to relate to your posts. Okay, so here I posted something. I shared one of my husband's posts. My son is playing ukulele in Costco, right? So we posted that, and Aloha Friday, blessings to all, and hope you make the everyday moments beautiful. So that's something that I'm interested in, right? There you have it. And then people like that or not. And then it was Valentine's Day. So I did a little quote for my husband, and I did a little Valentine's Day thing. I did that after Valentine's Day. Like I said, I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I was super busy. And then here's a picture of me and my husband at the beach park with my That's not me. That's Jordan and my husband. So I have personal posts. I have personal posts of me, and here, like, I'm wearing workout clothes because we just went to the gym and then we went to Costco. So I do work out a lot. You know, it's some of the things that I do. Very active outdoors. So here I am with my son. So these are the posts on my wall. Okay, so obviously they're not all businessy, right? And you don't have to show business posts to anybody if you don't want to, except your target market. Like I said, you just group them. Here I'm sharing someone else that I was on their wall and I shared their post. I shared someone else's post here. Okay, this one is actually business. So this is from my business. I shared it on my regular wall. Okay, and it's a business post. And it's talking about an inspirational story. They can go there to video, and if they want to learn more about my business, they can click on it. So this is one business post out of all these personal other posts. So the basic idea is you don't want to post, and this is also business. Actually, this is not business. It's kind of businessy, but not really. I'm just sharing this personal growth thing that my husband taught me. So that's what that is. And this is obviously personal stuff, just going to the beach. People are not going to want to buy from you if you're not someone they admire and like. So this is a quote from a book I'm reading, right? And it's not business, it's just a quote. This is a funny, so you're just getting an idea of what I post, yeah. This is promoting a seminar I really like. Side Basic seminar. You know, friendly quote, I am your friend and I love you. This is my son holding a hermit crab, you know, and this is the actual hermit crab, you know, video. Sharing an Ironman post. That's a Super Bowl, you know, so a lot of these are not businessy, but some of them are, okay? Some of them are businessy. This one's a businessy one, actually. Even though it doesn't seem too businessy, I have a link here, which is a business link. So every now and then I put a business one inside. So some are business, some are not. So you want to mix it up. You don't want it all to be business, okay? This is your personal wall. Your personal wall should also have personal things on it, right? This is my husband. He used to be a fire knife dancer. Yeah. So this is not, people can go on my wall and they can get to know me. This is business, right? This is all business people from my business, right? There's all kind things. And then they can learn about me. And if they want to learn about my business, they can ask me, right? Yeah. If you look at this wall, you can obviously tell I like to go to the beach. You know, I like to go outdoors. I like to hang out with my friends. There's the dashing dogs. So there you go. There's my wall. Okay. There's a kitty. All right. So kind of get an idea. All right. So you got to make your wall look presentable. You know, you have to space it out. Don't just post a bunch of business stuff. You know, don't spam people. A lot of people get into business and they just throw up all their business stuff everywhere, and nobody wants to see that, right? It's just too spammy. But putting your business stuff on your wall is part of your life, so people don't mind. I mean, I love this picture. Daddy, the plan is to play in the water, dig in the sand, chase the birds. Got it? Jordan. That's my son, Jordan. He's telling my husband, this is what we're going to do out here. I think that's hilarious because he's so like that. Is have fun with it. You know, just be yourself. Every now and then you can post a post about business, and that's it. There you have it. I probably should post more posts about business now that I look at my wall. But anyway, I thought I had some more, but I don't see them. But okay, so that's my wall. So you're going to work on your wall and make it look attractive. I don't play video games, so I don't get those video game updates. But track it. You can use Google Docs, you know. Track it here if you like. This is an easy way to do it. I think this is the simplest way. I've seen other spreadsheets, and this is the easiest, the simplest. In fact, you might not even have 2 columns. You might just put contact, and then you write Saturday L, you know, like, and then you only have like 4 columns, which is like my my notebook that I do it on by hand. And like I said, if you don't finish it because it gets too much, just do the best you can and catch up the next day. Okay, so that's my training for you today on how to do Facebook, how to make that work. It's really important that as an internet marketer, you build your audience. One of the best ways to do it is for free, okay? There are paid ways of doing it, but if you want to do it for free, that's one of the best ways to do it. And this is something that our whole company is doing right now. Everybody's doing it. I'm doing it. Anybody who doesn't have 5,000 friends on Facebook, we're doing this method. It's just to increase our friends on Facebook. Facebook is one of the biggest marketing platforms out there. And as you see, keep calm and blog daily. I like to blog. It's a company shirt. So I hope you enjoyed this training. Friends, like, comment. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my blog. There's a link on the blog to the blog post for this episode on my YouTube description. So you can just click there. If you're watching it on my blog, then leave a comment on my blog. I check out all the comments. Really appreciate comments. Message me. You can contact me on my blog in the contact form. Definitely get on my email list. And if you're on my blog, candoitblog.com, if you go there directly, it's an email form. Just fill it out. You get on my email list, and it takes you that free video and all that. And if you scroll to the bottom, that's where you get to the blog. But I'll show you right now on my blog so you can see it. Let's screen share one more time so you can see my blog. Okay, so candoitblog.com. Candoitblog.com. If you go to candoitblog.com, this is what you'll see. This is David, what I was telling you about. He's talking about the system we use. You click on this green button, right? He's talking about how everyday people make money online. It's really cool. It's pretty cool. It really is. Okay. So you click this green button, and then you put in your name, email address, phone number. Send me my free video. You don't have to put in your phone number if you don't want. Like if you don't want text messages coming to you. That's what this is for, is text messages and stuff. Then you don't have to put your phone number in, but it's up to you. But definitely put your name in, your first name and your email, and then send me my free video. And just it. That gets you on my email list and gets you your free video. If you want to just check out my blog right here, it says blog. So it's all the way in the bottom. So click there, that's blog, and this is my blog. Okay, there we are again. Can Do It blog, which stands for Creative Abundance Now. That's what it is. This is another way to opt into my email list. They have a pop-up window that shows up. You can put your name, email, click the button. You can exit out as well. And these are my blogs. Okay, so you can check it out. There's lots of good blog posts in here. Really good material. I've been doing this for years. And it has a development of how I went from a full-time job to not, okay? Like this one, 15 steps I took to quit my job and become a full-time entrepreneur. That's a really good one. 7 times try to reduce debt and create wealth. This one is awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Okay, you should watch that one. So there's all these different blog posts here, including the one that I'm doing today. I actually did it on the 20th of January, but the video I did for it didn't work, so I'm refilming it today. That's why I'm doing today. Okay, I'm gonna refilm this one next week because the video also I've been getting tech working better. Okay, so that's my blog. You can also sign up for my emails right here and see the free video. Coolness. There's my contact. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today on this lovely hangout. Appreciate you all very much. I didn't show you, sorry. Let me do it one more time. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't press the button. You're probably like, what is she doing? Okay, so here it is. Sorry about that. This is the screen. Go down here, press the green button. Blog is down here. Click the button for the blog. When you go to the blog, you can see all of these different blog posts. Okay? Sorry so much about that. I thought I was sharing my screen. I wasn't. Have a great day. Saturday morning. It's getting light outside, so I'm going to to take my son to the aquarium today. Hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Get on my email list. Check out some more cool webinars and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Aloha, guys. Have a great day.